Hello my dear and valuable friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm Tetivik, and today we're going to discuss everything that you need to know about what to do when you actually got the interview that you were looking for to get. This is exciting times, and I know it can be hard sometimes when you're in the process of applying jobs, creating or recreating your CV. But when you get that chance to actually have the interview is what people get afraid of the most. Because I understand you can be nervous and you don't know those people and you have to impress them. So there is a lot of challenges in there, and there is a lot of also tension. So this video is created for you to kind of ease up on all those things. I will tell you step by step what you need to do. I'll explain you every single detail about every single step. So after this video, I will tell you you can breathe easily, because now you will be prepared and now you can actually go there and nail the job that you really wanted. So before we start, I also will tell you that I do one-to-one consultations. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm happy to help you. I've done with many consultations with a lot of people recently when everybody's going back to work and that's the season for work. So there are a lot of competition out there, I understand, and a lot of people want to get a little professional help. If you're one of them, that is brilliant, and I'm happy to help you out. I also do specific trainings. If you don't have a time for consultations, then you can have links and the materials you can read, and you can contact me below. And I also have a book, so everything is linked below. You can email me directly to the email below, or you can also donate. If you enjoy this video, there are links attached in description. So let's start, and today we are discussing 5 different steps. So imagine this scenario that you have done your part, you applied, you got the calls, now you're actually going to the physical interview. Physical interview and a phone interview are a little bit different, because in physical manner, people can judge you a little bit better, and by judging I mean something good. They can actually understand you better, you can impress them more. So if you have a phone conversation, everything applies. What I will discuss, everything still applies. You still need to be professional. If it's a video call, you still need to be groomed, you still need to impress them. But if it is in person, you need to make sure that you are clever and you are prepared. So let's start. The first step that a lot of people actually take advantage of is arrive early. You will think, but if my interview is at 9, I can arrive 8:55 or 9, that is fine. At 9 I'm there. But actually that is not correct. By etiquette, if you arrive on time, it means you're late. So that's a very interesting thing. Think about it. If your interview is 9 and you arrive at 9, it means you're late, because you didn't show that I'm devoted. I actually arrive 10-15 minutes earlier. And so if there is something that you need, I need to sign something, I need to fill in some documents, I need to greet a few people before I actually meet the right person, I have reserved that time for you to go with me through those steps. So if you arrive on time, that is late. That is not good enough. And let's be honest, this video is to actually give you these little tips, things that people don't discuss or talk about, to make you more successful and efficient. The best time I would say give yourself good 30 minutes. If your interview is 1 o'clock, I will arrive at 12:30. I will make sure that I have booked the driver if I need to have a driver, or if you're using public transportation, then I know exactly what route I need to take, or if I'm driving myself, I know what navigation route I need to put in my GPS. So you do a very big research about the location. You look at the map, Google Map, you can zoom it in a satellite, and you can actually see that, oh, there is actually some building works that are going to be done. Maybe the road will be closed. Let me see the traffic, let me see the weather, let me see this and that. So you plan ahead. When you arrive early for 30 minutes, you give yourself time to park, or you go to the bathroom, and you approach the reception or information desk or the HR room, whatever you have scheduled to be a meeting point, 15 minutes before your interview. So if you have 30 minutes gap and you arrive 15 minutes earlier, that is absolutely enough. If you run a little late, you know, oh, I still have 30 minutes. If you are on time, that is perfect. You can get things done, you can groom yourself. If you need, you can brush your hair, you can reread your CV, you can go to the ladies on gents, and nobody's rushing you. So many people tell me that they arrive out of breath, you know, their transport is late, their car broke down, their heel broke down, they have coffee on themselves, and it's exactly time when the interview needs to start. So imagine what kind of stress they already put themselves in before actually things happen. So arrive early, arrive earlier than you would usually arrive, and make sure that you have plenty of time if something goes wrong, because you know sometimes they do ask you to fill things in, they do ask you to speak with some people and shake some hands before you meet the right person. So give yourself credit to have that much time, and that also shows that you are very diligent. It shows that you're punctual, and also shows that you're highly professional, and it's not your first interview and it's not going to be your first job, and you are going to nail it well, because deep inside you understand that executive that is interviewing you, if they have a meeting with you at 9, they already have a meeting at 10. So if you're 15 minutes late, they don't have enough time with you and they need to go to another meeting. And you are actually making yourself not a good credit by being late. So whatever you do, the first grounded rule is arrive early, and earlier that you would arrive usually. If 30 minutes is too much time for you and you don't have, arrive at least 15 minutes earlier, not later than that. Be willing to do this sacrifice, and you will see how much more calmness you will have when the interview starts. When you arrived early and everything is fine, second step is you need to make sure you're groomed. This is not even in the discussion that you need to take a shower, you need to wash your face. If you're a woman, you need to make your hair, or you need to make your makeup. You need to be professionally dressed. There are no low cuts allowed. It's a professional environment. This is not a date. You cannot wear, you know, short sleeves. I recommend long sleeves. If it's summer, you can go, you know, half long, but I would not recommend a summer dress, you know, like that. I would always recommend something professional. If you have a dress, there's nothing wrong. You know, I wear dresses a lot, but you can pay attention. My dresses are always very classy. So no matter where I go, I can go with this dress to the interview. I can go with this dress out. I can go with this dress on a lunch or dinner or concert. It's a classy dress. So if you're a woman, wear something classy. If you have to wear a dress, don't wear too bright colors. No yellow, no pink, no red dress for interview. That is not a date. A lot of people, of course, if you're working in a fashion industry, you can wear something crazy. But even them telling me the feedback, they tell me we prefer somebody just in black. So just make sure that you know these little things. When you're groomed, definitely your hair, your face, your nails, everything is groomed. If you know your nail broke, then you need to, you know, cut them all. Or if you know your nail polish is out of style, make sure that you clean. If something is broken, or one of the nails is broken, or the nail polish is coming off, I would say not go like that. Better have bare, no color, than half of the nail is color. That doesn't ever benefit you. You will also see, like in all my videos, I never have chipped nails. It's just I don't do those kind of things. Either I have fully nails done or no nails. Of course, I always have them done, so it's easy for me. It's just a habit. So make sure that you take care of little details. Make sure that you don't have too much jewelry. I would say if you have a wedding ring or engagement ring, you can leave that, but not having 10 rings, and you can have simple earrings if you are a lady. For a gentleman, just one watch is completely enough. Your second accessory can be your hat or an umbrella, but there's no other things that as a man you're requested to wear. The best entire outfit would be a suit. For women or men, I would recommend either navy or dark green or black or blue, those colors with a, maybe it can be white turtleneck or white shirt if you're a gentleman, but I would not put any extreme colors, no neon colors, no party colors, no glitter, no shining, nothing like that. And definitely, this is a very big thing, but avoid branded thing. If you have a Barbie dress and you're going on interview, what kind of thing you think they will have in their mind? It's not professional. What are you trying to show off? If you have big, names written, or scars, or like hats, or like Chanel earrings, what are you trying to say? That I'm better than you? That this is just fun for me? That actually I'm richer than you think? You don't need to do these things. Be very, very settled. I would say for women, stud earring or a little pearl earring is completely enough. No long earrings, because that is not evening out. So make sure that you pay attention to these things and be fully groomed and professional. When you arrive on time, which is earlier than you should arrive, when you're fully groomed, which is you look completely professional, you need to know that now it's the time to impress. So third step is you need to impress them on interview. Here, of course, I won't know all your CV, but whatever you have in your CV, you need to be confident about it. So you need to be speaking confidently, calmly. You don't need to, shout. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to argue, but be very impressive. Presentation is the key. Just a little tip for you: not arrogant. Confidence and arrogance are completely not related things. They're not sisters, they're not brothers, they're not related. They're, I would say, opposites. Because really confident person cannot be arrogant. A confident person doesn't feel that she or he needs to improve anything in others, but he or she only improves in herself. That's why arrogancy has no room in that. It's just make sure arrogance is not your cup of tea, and you never do that. So when you're confident, talk about your experience, talk about what you have done, talk about your achievements with a great gratitude, with humbleness, but confident. So make sure you impress them. Yes, I've been awarded for this and this in this year. I've been doing this and that. I have achieved this and that. In my career, the biggest achievement is this and that. And I have been training people on this and this subject. So try to say as much as you can. Say that you are a team player. Say that you enjoy what you do. Tell that you have lots of passion. Tell about your energy level, and always say, I'm happy and willing to learn. I agree that I don't know everything, but I'm happy to learn. I would like to learn new platforms. I would like to work with different people. I'm ready for the new challenge. And ask them questions. When they're asking you questions, ask them questions as well. But make sure that you don't cross the line. No personal questions are allowed during the interview. That is a professional environment. A majority of people that fail on interview is because they don't understand that it is a professional environment. There is no room to talk about your gardening skills or complimenting somebody. There is no room trying to get this flirt with the person that is interviewing you. There is no room for such thing, because it's a highly professional environment. So make sure that no matter what they do, you stay professional. When you have done that and you have impressed them, you ask the questions, make sure that you go to the fourth level. Number 4 in this video that I want to discuss with you is something very short, but something that we really often miss. I want you to be completely calm. Completely calm. If you're nervous, you can tell to yourself, I'm calm. I will make this happen. I'm sure I can do this. This is a great day. I'm confident. Calm yourself. But number 4 is just one sentence. Be calm. If you are calm, there are more chances that you actually will be successful in the interview. Because you see, the thing is that people that interview, you are not the first. Not in that day, not in that month, not in that year. They have seen hundreds of people. And what do they usually see? Somebody that is nervous, somebody that talks too much, somebody that is inappropriate, somebody that is not calm. Therefore, show them complete opposite and be this calm, peaceful, grounded person. Imagine it's your meditation. Imagine you're a complete peaceful guru and sit there calmly. Don't put your hands over the place. You can put them like on your knees, or I would recommend to putting them on the table, because when the hands are hidden under the table, I don't have a table to show, but if your hands are hidden under the table, imagine this is table hidden, they don't know what you're doing with your hands, so that means that you cannot trust me. So this is a body language. Put them on a table and you can just cross them, or you can sit like that, but don't play with the hands. Don't take your ring off. Don't play with a bracelet, or make yourself constantly groomed. No, just sit down, be very calm, put your hands down and just look at their face, look in their eyes, be calmly peaceful and just listen. Very important, this calm stage, if you can have that, you can actually impress them more than if you are extremely talkative, laughing loudly, talking jokes. It's not needed. You are not a clown in the interview. You are not there to impress them with your flirting skills. You are not there to make them laugh. You are there to impress with your knowledge, with your professionalism, with your skills. That's why they want to interview you. That's why number 4 is be calm and listen. Talk less than you would usually do. And lastly, this is the last stage, and a lot of people, when they have done interview, they forget about this little thing. They just rush out, say, okay, bye-bye. But you need to do one thing. You need to actually thank them. Look at their eyes, shake their hand and say, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you. And that is it. Just thank them. And when you come home, thank whoever scheduled your interview via email as well. If Anna, for example, scheduled your interview to see John, then you thank John. Thank you, John, for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you. If you have any other questions, let me know. Then you come out of the office and you write, hi, Anne, thank you so much for arranging the interview. It went well. If you have any additional questions, let me know. So you thank people, and that gratitude is not only important, but is also requested from you as a professional. So let's recap all 5 steps. Number 1, you arrive early, and earlier that you should arrive in your mind. So do 30 minutes. If you cannot do 30 minutes, do 15 minutes earlier than you usually would. Number 2, be groomed. Make sure that you're representing yourself in a professional manner, wearing the professional suit or a dress if you're a woman, making sure that your nails, your face, your makeup, your hair, everything is done according to the standards. Number 3, impress them on interview. Be confident in whatever you're saying and don't try to be arrogant. Just be confident in presenting yourself in the best sufficient way. Number 4 is when you've done everything, make sure you keep in your mind to be calm. Be this peaceful guru that is not nervous. Calm yourself, and if you are calm, they will be calm. So interview most likely will run really smoothly. And lastly, don't forget to actually thank them, because they took their time, they took the effort. A lot of people were involved in a recruitment. So just thank them. Leave your gratitude, and if it works out, great. If it doesn't, you did your best. So now when you have a full summary, you know how to act on your interview. You are actually ready to go and get the job you like. So I would encourage you, if you want a private one-to-one consultation, then definitely book that before you go to the interview, so we have time to prepare you, and then I can also consult you what to wear. We can go through your CV, we can do some questions, and I will ask you questions and I will see how you reply, because there are standard questions that all employers ask. So if you need that preparation, definitely contact me below via email. And if you need any other training, regarding your career, if you want to change a career, or if you are actually the recruiter that wants to know these tips, how to recruit better, absolutely, definitely contact me and I will definitely help you. Now you are much wiser. I hope you're much calmer, and I just wish you best of luck on your interview.